Beowulf chapter 17. Finn released a few of his soldiers, allowed them to return to their distant towns, and Estes Hengest lived the whole stormy winter through there with Finn, whom he hated, but his heart lived in Denmark, which he and the other survivors could not visit, could not sail to, as long as the wind-whipped sea crashed and whirled, or while winter's cold hands froze the water hard, tied it in icy knots. They would wait for the new year, for spring to come, following the sun melting the old year away and reopening the ocean. Winter was over, the earth grew lovely, and Hengest dreamed of his home, but revenge came first, settling his bitter foe. With Finn, whose bloody sword he could never forget, he planned, he waited, moved plans, and waited. Then a Danish warrior dropped it, a sword in his lap, a weapon. Finn and his men remembered and feared, and the time had come, and Hengest rose, hearing the Danes murmur, and drove his new sword into Finn's belly, butchering that king under his own roof. And the Danes rose, their hearts full of Finn's treachery and the misery he had brought them. Their sword arms restless and eager, the hall they share with their enemies ran red with enemy blood and bodies, rolled on the floor beside Finn. They took the queen, looted everything they could find that belongs to her dead husband, loaded their ship with rings, necklaces, shining jewels, wonderfully worked, and sailed, bringing treasure and a willing captive to the land she had left and had longed for, alone no longer. The singer finished his song, his listeners laughed and drank their pleasure loud. In that hall, the cupbearers hurried with their sparkling vessels, and then the queen, well told, wearing her bright crown, appeared among them, came to her Trogar and her Troturf, his nephew. Seated peacefully together, their friendship and her Troturf's good faith still unbroken. And unfirst sat at her Trogar's feet, everyone trusted him, believed in his courage, although he spilled his relatives' blood. Then Wealhtheow spoke, "Accept this cup, my lord and king. May happiness come. To the dance grey ring giver, may the gifts receive my words from your mouth, words they have earned. Let gifts flow freely from your open hands, treasures your armies have brought you from all over the world. I have heard that the greatest of the gifts now rests in your heart like a son. Herod stands birches restored by his strength. Celebrate his courage, rejoice and be generous while a kingdom sits in your palm, a people and power that death will steal, but your sons will be saved. Sheltered in her throne-tufts, gracious protection, if fate takes their father while her throne-tuft is alive. I know your nephew's kindness. I know he'll repay in kind the goodness you have shown him. Support your two young sons as you and I sustain him in his own early days. His father dead, and he but a boy. Then she walked to the bench where her thread and her torment, her two sons sat together. Beowulf, Prince of the Geats, was seated between them. Crossing the hall, she sat quietly at their side.